Hello, welcome to My Life on Paper. I am Brianna, and welcome back to Series 16 of Christy's Beautiful Life and her 30 Days of Sketches. Today's sketch is by Lisa Marie, and I don't believe that she is on social media. We are also playing along with May I Scraplift You, and I talked to my friend Tara, and she had made this layout using this sketch by Lisa Marie, and so I am lifting her. I have to tell you, I started off by looking at the sketch. I gathered my photos, and then in fact, I think I gathered different photos. And when I looked at Tara's, first of all, I went for some Halloween type photos. Um, and I didn't quite have the same amount, the same number that Tara has. So mine is a little bit different, but I was looking at her layout rather than looking at the sketch when I'm making this two-page layout. Tara let me know that she flipped the both of the sides so that she could have her bigger photo on the right hand side, and then she moved around the journaling. She needed more room for the pumpkins, um, and then some of her photos are also smaller than what's on the sketch. My photos are from Great America from last year. Went with my sister and her boys, and this was one of those rides where I think it was like um superhero thing where you were shooting at things. I didn't take a whole lot of pictures that day, which is not usual for me, but these are some of them, so I wanted to get them on the page. I love Tara's layout with the gorgeous colors. I would have loved to do that, but I found these papers. I've had them in my stash forever, and I don't know if they're part of the Disney pack that I had, but you can see I covered up, and I might give you a sneak peek, or did I give you a sneak peek already? The Nightmare Before, is it the Nightmare Before Christmas? But it's a Halloween thing. So I'm covering all that up. I'm trying to get some of the uh, pattern, sticking out that you can see from the black paper behind. And then I really like the way these red papers went with the photos. They're in the dark, so it kind of gives that red cast to things too. I took out my Nicole Jones 911 printables and have all these viewfinders, so that's going to be on here. I have a tag, and then the This Was the Best is one of those Project Life cards that I printed myself. When you can take their template and then put two photos, 3 by 4 photos onto a 4 by 6 photo to get it developed. Some of these cards you can sneak in there, and so this was in my color box. And I don't think I end up using that journaling spot that ends up going away. That was just out of my stash as well. I do have some labels, and I did make this that bat circle on my Cricut. I have lots of Halloween photos. I'm not photos, papers, but not so much embellishments. So I went and I made this bat on my Cricut as well. I was pretty pleased with myself with that one because I felt like it gave the superhero like Batman as well as the Halloween feel. So I'm just gonna get these things instead of the pumpkins. I've got viewfinders and bats, and I'm just gonna get these laid out. You can see that my pictures on the left, well, and the right as well, are actually bigger than Tara's. Um, I didn't have room to trim them down, so I left them as big as they were. And because of that, I didn't back them either. I didn't mat them at all. And I think it still works out okay that way. I found another tag. I'm going to use that as my journaling spot down there. And I will have a couple labels to be able to journal on as well. And these two circles there just gave me a hard time. I don't know why. It just didn't look right to me, so they'll move around a little bit. But I have these stickers. I think they were in a sticker book. I'm not sure if they're like planner stickers, but they have bats on them, and it says boo. I didn't use the candy corn, and then it says Happy Halloween. So I'm going to get some bats on there for sure. That is kind of my theme of this layout, even though there is not a single bat in the pictures, and that is just okay. I'm going to glue these down. I am still working on 2023 and trying to get these photos into my album. I am so excited to be working with these double page sketches this month. Um, so yes, thank you, Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life for putting this together and all your hard work. Thank you to all the other sketch designers. This has been fabulous fun. And at some time or another, I'm getting back to those other ones. I know I always say that, and sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. But I do have some photos set up for the two now that I think that I've skipped. My idea so far is to complete those two layouts, and I probably won't do videos with them, and then I'll have them as part of my layout share at the end of the month. That is my thought so far. These chevrons are from a graduation collection. They were in my black color box, so I'm glad to get those on a layout, and it was just something that fit right into that spot right there. I'll glue down the cut file. Usually I use my liquid glue for cut files like this, and I am so glad that I did not, because once I get this down, it didn't look like it fit together. I'm not sure. You can see me flipping it, and I don't know. I have to go back to the original look at, but when I stick it down, I thought it looked too far away. It should have been more compact. So I'll move it. I'll pick it up again. And with the liquid glue, you wouldn't be able to pick it up again and reposition it. That is something, I don't know if I used a punch on that, but that's been sitting in my stash for a long time. I get a sticker on there, so it's going to say boo in that tab up there. I continue to be amazed by how quickly these come together, these two-page sketches. And I think it's because, well, and correct me if I'm wrong, but with myself anyway, you're getting all the items out for the one page, so you just kind of continue it on to the other page. These videos that I'm doing two-page layouts are not any longer than my one-page layout videos. Um, and that coordinates with how long it takes me to do the layout. Normally it takes me about, I would say, oh gosh, an hour for each layout. That sounds like a lot, but I believe it takes me an hour for each layout. And now I'm doing two layouts in an hour because it's a double page. So I can't say enough. Oh, these move around again, but I can't say enough about doing double pages. And they work especially well when you have like an event like this where you're taking a lot of pictures um, for the same event. So although I didn't want to put the gray viewfinder next to the gray um, tag, it did work better to do it that way, and I think it looks absolutely fine. I'm going to layer these little viewfinders, put the labels on, and then move them around some more. Please check out the playlist below with everyone else that's playing along with these sketches, and I'm hoping that you can find someone new to watch and follow. That would be the ideal. Find some new inspiration. I love watching scrapbooking videos while I'm scrapbooking. I don't think I'm the only one. And also check out the Facebook group with Chrissy's Beautiful Life and 30 Days of Sketches, and then you can get a lot of inspiration, and then you can post your layouts to the albums as well that you've done using the sketches. And you can see just between my layout and Tara's layout what fun things you can do with a sketch, make them totally look different, um, but so fun and make it work for you. I'm actually going to have two videos up tomorrow. One for Stretch the Sketch. Because it's a two-page layout, I'm going to shrink it. And then one with the 30 days of sketches because I want to use the double layout as it is. So that will be fun. I look forward to doing that. This is where I decide that the bottom, there, with this bat, there's just a little bit more space in between on the bottom than there is on the top. So I want it to look, it stands out. So I move it to make it look a little bit more uniform. And I think the last thing that I do is take some more of these fun bats and sprinkle them around. Oh, no, I take that back. I have naked tag holes right now. So I will take some of my twine, my black twine, and put them in the tag holes. And I think that will be the last thing that I do. Tomorrow I will be scrapping some graduation pictures, but you know that you can take any sketch and do any theme or no theme that you want to. So you could see how easily you can change a layout from having pumpkins to having bats. No, you wouldn't have had to have either. Floral clusters. Boy, what else? The possibilities are endless. So I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and please come back and see me tomorrow for some more inspiration.